Let's learn how to play Ziggurat. Ziggurat is a cooperative game. Players work together to complete the game's goal before they lose the game. Ziggurat is also a legacy game played over 6 chapters. Each time you play, you will make permanent changes to your version of the game. You will add new rules, new materials, new pieces to the board, and so on. Do not open any materials other than the starting materials until you are told. Let's go over what's in the box. First, we have the rules. These are starting materials. You're here to learn the game, but these will be a handy reference. This is the storybook. We'll talk more about this when we're ready to play. For now, set it aside unopened. These are your heroes and fire spirits. This is your hero card. These are your starting cards. Note that each card features a hero action on the top and a fire spirit action on the bottom. The hidden lore envelope can help you succeed if you struggle. This can be set aside until you need it. And here is your current player token. Now let's assemble the game board, starting with the town level. Puzzle together each home space. Add the first and largest level of the game board by matching the mossy side to the mossy side of the town level. Repeat this for levels 2 through 5, making sure the mossy sides line up. You'll see the game has chutes, ladders, and pits. If you land on a ladder, you'll go up. If you land on a chute, you'll go down. And if you land on a pit, that's not good. But we'll get into more of this later. Grab your storybook. We're ready for the adventure to begin. Open the top panel of Chapter 1. Do not open the bottom panel.
You are heroes, at least you want to be, but it's kind of a dull village. The ancient Ziggurat in the village center just sits there. According to legend, a dragon once lived in it, but that was hundreds of years ago, and now it's a place where weeds grow. Except last week, that all changed. People have been seeing fire spirits on the Ziggurat's levels. The elders are asking for volunteers to investigate.
Now, each player should select their hero. Affix your hero portrait sticker to your hero card and punch out your hero pawn. Place it on the home space in front of you. Choose a name for your hero and write it on your hero card. Be creative, be silly, be whoever you want. Introduce your hero to the other players.
I'm Samira.
I'm Alistair. I'm Roland.
I'm Fuzzington.
Next, punch out the fire spirit tokens and place one of each color on the matching illustration on the board. This is called spawning. Put remaining fire spirits next to the board for later. You can ignore the other illustrations on the board for now. You'll learn more about those later. Since we'll be playing a 4-player game, we'll use all the cards in the deck. But if you were playing a 2-player game, remove the cards from the deck with the 2-player symbol on them. Shuffle the cards and deal 1 to each player, face up. Remember, this is a cooperative game. Keep your cards visible for other players to reference as you play. Let's find out who starts for this chapter. The youngest player starts. Give that player the current player token. Our goal for this first chapter is for all heroes to reach the summit of the Ziggurat. In addition, players may earn honorifics and they may also get singed. Each player's turn, they complete the actions on their card, always starting with the top action and then the bottom action. The top portion of a card may tell you to move your hero, any hero, or all heroes. And note that heroes may move in either direction. Once the top action of the card is completed, then you move to the bottom action of the card for the fire spirit. There are 4 different actions for a fire spirit. Your card may tell you to move any fire spirit, move a specific color of fire spirit, move all fire spirits, or spawn a fire spirit. You spawn a fire spirit by adding 1 to the matching spot on the board. A general note as you move. You can ignore any ladders, chutes, pits, or other heroes that you pass. Do not, however, ignore the fire spirits. When you move, if a hero lands or passes through a fire spirit, or a fire spirit passes through or lands on a hero, the fire spirit burns the hero and everyone loses. That hero takes a singed sticker and places it on their hero's portrait on their hero card. Okay, now that we've gone through some of the basics, let's listen to our players going through the first round.
Okay, my card says move your hero 1 or 2 spaces. If I go in this direction, I can get closer to a ladder, but I don't land on a ladder. I land on this abandoned tower, and that doesn't mean anything yet. If I move to the left 2 spaces, I can go up this ladder, so I'm going to do that. Next, I do the action on the bottom of the card. It says to spawn a pink fire spirit. Ugh. Okay, I'll add one on top of the one that's already there. So, my turn is done. I'll discard my current card and draw a new card and put it face up. Your turn, Alistair.
Okay, my card says all heroes move 2. So everybody gets to move 2 spaces. I think it makes sense to move my guy to the left so I can get up the ladder.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. Okay, if I move 2 spaces to the right, I go up a ladder too.
Nice. Okay, if I go to the right, I don't land on anything. But if I go to the left, I go up the ladder too. All right.
I'm going to move 2 to the right and jump over this pit so I can get closer to this ladder.
All right, now that all the heroes have moved 2, I'll do the bottom action on my card. It says move a green fire spirit 2 spaces. Okay, I'm going to move it 2 to the left because I see on Roland's card coming up next that we can move it 3 spaces to the right. That'll send it down the chute.
Yeah.
All right, that's my turn. You're next.
My card says that any player can move 3 spaces. If I move to the left, I fall into a pit and we all lose. I could move to the right, but that doesn't get me to a ladder. Can anybody get to a ladder by moving 3 spaces?
I can. If I move left 3 spaces, I can get to a ladder.
Okay, you take this move. Now I've got to move any fire spirit 3 spaces. I can see if we move this blue fire spirit over here, we can drop him into a pit and get him off the board.
Yeah, let's do that.
Sounds good to me.
Bye-bye.
Great. Okay, that's my turn. You're up, Fuzzington.
I can move 2. I'm going to go to the right so I can get up this ladder. And then I need to move each blue fire spirit 2. But we just dropped our only blue fire spirit into a pit. So we're done.
Oh,
All right.
The players continue with their turns, all working towards getting everybody to the top of the ziggurat, all while avoiding those dangerous fire spirits and pits. Also, you need to complete your mission before you run out of cards in the deck. If you run out of cards, everybody loses. But there may be times you'll need to go down a chute to avoid being burned by a fire spirit. And here's another tip. Players can't share the same spot on the board. If you're about to land on a space that has another hero, you give them a little boost onto either space next to them. Sometimes this is a helpful boost. And if you're the first player to get to the summit of the ziggurat, help your teammates. You can continue to draw and play cards, but for any card that says move your hero, you can gift that move to another player, with their permission, of course. You will always do the action on the bottom of the card. You've completed the mission when all players reach the summit of the ziggurat without getting burned, falling into a pit, or before any fire spirit gets to the summit first, or before your deck runs out. Once that happens, you've completed Chapter 1. Congratulations! Go through the honorifics to see which players earned one, and then go ahead and open the bottom panel of the storybook and see what's inside.